welcome back to my channel. Today I am gonna start on a new kit, a new project, a new tutorial. I'm gonna just, blah blah. Just gonna start. Oh my gosh. It's hot upstairs here, and I'm a little over enthusiastic. How you call that? I'm a little, that. And I am gonna start a new project, and you know then that it will be a little how and what, and portrait, landscape, what pages, what cardstock, what embellishments. But anyway, I searched some things together, but let me first show you what I am gonna work with. So these are my own papers, and I just give you a full walkthrough. So yay, let's use these. And where do I start? Well, first of all, what do I want to use? And I think this fits perfect with these pages. I also grabbed some ribbon that goes with it, and I managed to find loads of very cute embellishments that I wanted to use. I want to keep the gold back in because I never used gold, and I think this one screams for gold. And I also found other things in my stash that I definitely want to use, and those are, and I have this for so long in my stash, these words that you can cut out on these see-through, almost see-through vellum. This is vellum, I think it's vellum quotes. I finally can use these. Our love is magic. Hello, believe you can, and you're halfway there. Hold on, things will get better. Well, and then it keeps going on. It keeps going on. So I definitely will add a few of these in the kit also for you to use, because why not? And it will fit perfectly. So I can't let this pass by. I definitely want to use this. Then I also came across on some brown sheets. I think it will be fitting perfect on making a little notebook or something. So that I want to add, I think, maybe. Then I also came across on these craft papers. There is a little stripe in here. Do you see that? And I never use these, and I think maybe it will be nice for sometimes to use for a little edge or something. So maybe I am going to use this too. Then of course some chipboard. I have no idea what size or anything that comes with it, but that is of course a thing that I'm going to use. And I think I am going to use some burlap again for the spine, and go on and go on and go on. So that is for now that I'm planning to play with. Alright, so let's just get started. So this is the thing that I am going to use during the tutorials. This I am going to put close to my side so I see that. Alright, so what? The next thing that I also like to see first, before I even start, is to choose the cardstock. What color of cardstock do I like to use? So I'm just going to grab my front cover. It sounds so nice. My front cover. And I just gathered all the possible usable cardstock that I have in my stash. And I'm just gonna put this in front of me. And then if you're gonna grab the front, then you have the most of the papers. You can also use this one, that's the same, almost the same. But I'm just going to use this side to choose which color cardstock that I like to use. Now I can't tell you that you need to buy any color of cardstock. Please check your own stash. Use what you prefer to use for these papers. So the cardstock is not including in the kit. It's not. That's just a personal feeling that you have to choose for yourself. So I'm not going to tell you which one you need to buy. I'm just going to see what I'm going to use, and I'm going to tell you which papers that is. If you like to choose to use the same, then it's totally up to you. Alright, that is the main thing that I want to say. So I have seven, I call that possibilities. 7 possibilities that may do the trick for these papers. Now the first one is a very creme color, but I think it's too yellow. I'm going to show you a little closer. Okay, so and I believe what brand this was, I have no clue, but this is too yellow in my opinion. You see that up close? I don't know if you can see that, but I think it's too yellow, so that is for me not a thing. Then I have this brown. It's a dark brown, but it's more a coffee brown. No, not a coffee brown. It's more, yeah, I don't know. It's not the brown, the same brown that I used. So that is no, I don't like it too. Nope, it's a big no-no. Then I have another creme color paper, and that one I think looks very nice. And this one, I know the brand. This one is the DCP. See, that matches perfect. It lights a little bit up, and it's not too white, it's not too yellow. So I think that's my first choice for now. And that is the DCP. Which one it is? The DCP. I want to tell you. The DCP. This one. From Clairefontaine. The DCP. And which color is it? The ivory. This yeah. It's just ink print paper. 160 gram. I always like to use these. The 160 gram. I always like to use that. So that is a very good option. Then I have the craft paper. Nice, but I don't think to use it for all. Will not make the papers pop up. Black. I thought of black, and I still think it's a good option. And for those who follow me longer than today, in the past I always used black. Well, most of the times I use black, but lately I do not use that much. But this looks amazing. It looks definitely amazing. For the leopard stuff and everything, it does look amazing. So that would be my second thought. Then the white. Yeah, you know what I say with white. I think white is too white. I think it's too white. But it's an option. It is definitely an option. It definitely is. It's not that bad. Not that bad. And then my last option, that is that pearl gray that I used recently on my baby album. And I must say that I am truly impressed on how the same color it is with this one. So this one does it too. Okay, so now I have, this is just my way of searching. So I just skip all the pieces that it's not gonna be. So these 3, it's definitely a no-no. And and the white also. And the black, I want this to make a romantic vintage, shabby vintage look on this. Because I like to do that. And also with all the stuff that I have. I think the black is for this time also a no-no. So then I have these 2, and these 2 are both from Clairefontaine. So this is the DCP Ivory Clairefontaine 160. And this is the Clairefontaine Pearl Grey, also 160 gram. And they both are just print papers. Very, yeah, no, I'm not gonna say very cheap, but payable. So what do you say? I think I make up my mind. This pops up it a little bit. This white, because this does it. It is the same paper, but this brightened it up a little bit better. So I'm gonna show you one more time to see the difference between these two. See, the gray is almost the same color, but this one pops it up a little bit better. You see the difference between it? I just want to show you how you can choose your papers. I always like to use papers that pops up your design paper, and I definitely think that this is it. So that is what I'm going to use, guys. Yep, this is what I'm going to use, plus once in a while I'm just going to show, perhaps for a nice edge. Let me show you just real quick how that would look. Yeah, this is definitely a go-go. So I'm not going to use these 3 pages all the times, but if you would, see, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So yes, that is what I'm going to use. That is what I'm going to use. Use. So this is it. I am going to use this one. Made up my mind. So this is what I'm going to use. 160 gram. DCP Clairefontaine, and it's the ivory color. This one I am going to use. How many I'm going to use, I have no clue. Planning is to make a nice big album. These packs comes with the 250 sheets. I definitely don't think that I need all of them, but let's get started. Yeah. But of course you can use any color cardstock that you have in your stash. You can use even your 12 by 12 cardstock that you have, and then cut along with me whatever you have in your stash, because this is not coming in your kit. I did that with the baby album just for the corona things going on, but this time I'm not, because also the paper is also heavy with the 48 one, so yeah. Look at that, look at this. Look at this. So I am even not sure if I am able to pack this in a mailbox. Well, the paper's only, but with the kit, I have no clue. I hope so, I hope so. So I am gonna search for that to see that I still can ship that. But for now, let's get started. Blah, 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 blah. Stay tuned. I was just playing around with one of my sample front covers, and just to see if I do like these papers to use. So I made this quick card very easily. First cut out those elements and then see what you have left for these strips to use for the background, and then this is how it looks. Yeah, just a simple tuck spot on the back. So it can be that easy, guys. It can be. Cool. Yeah, definitely go for these papers. Just wanted to check it out before I even started. Yes. Oh my gosh, I have so many ideas what we can make with these papers. Alright, so stay tuned. Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I definitely need to stop. And where do I need to stop with is stop worrying, choosing the color cardstock. Oh my goodness. The weekend is over and I struggled the entire weekend on which color cardstock that I wanted to use on my own papers. And yeah, maybe it's that I am afraid that it will be not nice, or anything. But yeah, so I made a few pieces so that I can see which one that I like better. And I think I have to sneeze. Okay. Okay, so I told you earlier that I used the Ivory DCP Clairefontaine. I thought it would be nice even after I made this quick card using the cover just real quick, just to see how it works. And at the first I thought, yeah, this is it. But when I went downstairs and when I see it in daylight, it was not that nice. Then I decided to go with other colors to choose from. So first I made some strips, and that's the same cover for me to use. So this is the ivory, and I still do not like it. So the ivory I will skip, because in daylight it looks for me too yellow. So I don't like it. It does not adjust the papers, in my opinion. And so I stick with the white, the black, and the pearl gray. And I still does not know. First I made the pearl gray and the white, and I still does not know. This is also the ivory. I still does not know which one that I like the best. I like the pearl gray, so it's not that white. Can you see that with the white? I do like the white, but the pearl gray I like too. And I just can't choose. And that's the same with this strip. Then I asked a little bit around, and asking my mom and asking my friends around me, which one do you prefer? And someone asked me, why don't you use black too to see? And first I thought black is too harsh. But with the leopard thing going on and the dark brown, I do like it too. So when I made these, so we have the black and we have the white and we have the pearl gray, I still, oh my, I could not choose. I like them all three. So I choose to make another little project to see a little bit more than just a tag. So here is the little white one. It's just a nice coin pocket, which I made with a magnet closure with the papers, and I do love it. Look at this. I do love the white. I do. Very delicate, and yeah, I do love it. Then I made the gray one, the pearl gray, and the edges are absolutely stunning. It's very vintage. It's not that harsh with the white. See? I hope you can see it on camera. The colors are not that harsh with the gray. Maybe this one you will see better. See? But yeah, I still can't choose. So then I decided to do a black one. So I made another one in black. Nice pocket, magnet closure. The back is just a little different, but I like it too. Look at that. So my opinion is that, and I did not even try the craft brown one. Someone mentioned craft brown wool would be fitting perfectly too. I think, yeah, of course, that will fit too. But I don't want to do another one because I used the craft brown pretty much lately, and as much as I love it, I just don't want to repeat myself every single time. So, which one? Okay, so I still do not know. My mom told me, why don't you make a light one of these, and one with the black one, so you will see, so the people can see how the end result is with one in black and one with light. And I thought, okay, that's a good idea, double work. But yeah, I do that recently pretty much, making one tryout and then making the page with you together on camera. That would make sense. Do I have the time for that? No, because in 2 weeks the baby project is finished on YouTube. And I don't think that I can make this in 2 weeks, but at least I can try. So I think that is the best way to do it. Make one in black. Definitely I'm going to make one in black because I do love the colors. The color combination really pops up. But I also like one in and then I need to choose white or gray. I think I will go with the gray and using photomat in white. That makes sense. Or yeah, or we can use the white and make the photomat in the gray ones. That is also a possibility. Would be nice too for the photomats. Oh my goodness, I never ever can choose. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? I'm terrible. Yes, I know. But white, I do hate white to use in pages. I don't know why, but yeah, I always think that looks cheap to me. So I'm definitely going to use the pearl gray and the black, and then for the photomat, if I am going to make photomats, I think I am somewhere, perhaps some pull out photomats, maybe not. I have no clue, guys. It's all open to me. So what do you say? Pearl gray and a black one? Oh, yeah, let's do that. Make the decision. Cut the crap and just start. So I'm gonna put this away. It's not gonna be the ivory. It's definitely not. It's too yellow. It's definitely too yellow. And on camera it does not look that yellow, but when I went outside with the color, it is. And I don't like it. So yay! Okay, let's see if I can put up with making 2 albums. Oh my gosh. Where do I even get that idea? Thanks, Mom. Not. Give me that idea. So I can't quit thinking about that. Alright, stop brabbling, just start. Start with the flow. The first page is always for those who follow me longer than today, it's always a struggle. Oh my gosh, I always get cold feet when I'm starting. And the first cold feet was, which color? And then the second cold feet is, what kind of pages am I going to do? Well, let's see. So I'm going to do first a tryout for one page that I have in my mind that I definitely want to go inside that page. I'm just going to start, and from there on, normal, that goes in my vibe, goes in my mood, and then there's no stopping. That's just, so yeah. My hobby is not easy. Definitely not. It's not easy at all. Definitely not easy. Okay, guys, I'm stop babbling. Yes, let's get started. Okay. So first of all, we are going to make the base page, and I have my chipboard, which I'm going to use for the cover. And yes, we're going to make a landscape style, not a portrait, but a landscape style. I love to make that. So you have so many possibilities to make cute pages. So that is what I'm going to use, and yes, I am going to use my A4 pages. This fits perfectly on here. So let's just start first making the base page. Now I already make one base page, and that is this one. So this is what I'm going to use. This is my end result, making a nice big tunnel. So it's nice and sturdy, and we still can add a nice big photo mat inside here where you can make a nice photo collage on. I'm gonna stay away 1.5 inch away from the edge, so we have place for maybe an expandable hinge, so we have the possibility to lay the pages flatter than normal without a expandable piece. And I don't want to make these pages too much from the bottom and the top. Otherwise, if your album stays flat on here, this will definitely go this way. So I want to keep these as close as it can get to the bottom and top of this page. Alright, so what I'm gonna do with this base page is I'm gonna use a full A4 size, and let me show you. Okay, so this is what I wrote down for you guys. So my base page tunnel. Now my base A4 is 21 centimeters by 29.5 centimeters. That's the European A4 size. In inches, it's 8/1/4 inch by 11/5 inch. That is my base page that I'm going to use. So I'm going to make hinges. I'm going to use two, well, I definitely need 4 hinges for one page. So I'm going to make some hinges. Let me do that. No, I don't need more than that. Wait just a second. Of course I need only 2. Alright, so what I did is make a hinge, and it's the same size, so just my A4 piece, and I am gonna peel that off. Forgot to fold this down. I'm just gonna grab one page and I am gonna glue it down. Okay, now I have this top right here. Grab another page, just put it on, peel your tape off or your glue, just what you would like to use. I'm going to use tape for this piece and just put it on. Alright, now you have a big open tunnel. Now we're going to grab the other tunnel, fold it one time, peel your tape off, and I'm just going to apply this. Make sure this is flat against this line and just fold it. Now it's still open, of course, but now we're going to peel the other side of this off, this tape, make it nice flat, and just close your tunnel. That's it. Now the only thing that I am going to do, because this is still not the perfect size. Now this is a bit larger than the chipboard that I like to use, and I want to make it a little away from the edge. So I'm going to cut this at 11 inches. Now what I like to do is I'm going to cut a little piece of this one off, just to make it nice. So this is the perfect cut, and now I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to measure this for 11 inches. Now I'm having cut it at the right side, and now I have 2 perfect cut pieces. So it does not have, so you can wiggle a little with your hinges, but if you cut both of the sides, then you have the perfect cut. That is how I like to make it. So this is 11 inches, and then for the rest we use the full A4 size because of those hinges. And now I can add still a 1/2 inch expandable piece, and then we still have plenty of space on this side. Not plenty, but we're gonna add something in here, not gonna stick anything out. Alright, so that is the base page. So that is my little note for you guys. So I make the hinges 1 inch, then score a 1/2 inch. You need 2 of 1 tunnel to make, and then glue the hinges around your A4 base, and then cut your full tunnel at 11 inches. That is the little note that I wrote. And then I made from each one 4 gray one and 4 black one. I don't know exactly how many pages that I'm gonna make, but at least I hope I can make at least 4 of each. So that is the start, guys. Yeah, give it a go, and I will see you back when you have finished all your tunnels, and let's go to the next step. Hello and welcome back. Okay, so I just finished my first page. Don't worry, this is just a tryout. I made a tryout for myself to explore and take the time to make the good measurements and everything. So I hope, and I do love to make tryouts, because then it will be a little easier for you to follow my tutorials, and maybe with no mistakes and with not too much babbling or anything like that. But yeah, just see how this page goes. I'm not gonna show you right away how the page look. I made my first page in black with black cardstock, and I actually don't want to show you just right now, because why not? Would be no, shall I? All right, I'm going to show you. Okay, all right, so this is the end result of the first page, and so how it goes. Okay, so we have a closure right here. I was planning to make a magnet right here, but then this is loose too, so it would not make sense to use a magnet. So I thought of the string closure, and then you open this up, and then we have a pocket right here, of course, a nice 4.5 by 7 inch nice big tag. I did not decorate it. I don't know if I want to just leave these as photo mats, or I want to decorate it with papers. I just don't know just right now. I'm gonna do that later, but let me open this up, and this goes like this, and then we have a pocket right here and a pocket on this side. So I finally did again another pop-up page, and I know you guys asked me so many times to do more pop-up pages. I don't know if that it's a new vibe these days, a new trend or something, but I see so many pop-up pages, and some of them I do like, but most of the times I don't get the feeling of that, and I'm not that into it. I do love to see it, but it does not make sense to me. Why make a page up when you just glue a picture on? The 3D stuff. It is amazing to do those pages, and I must say, is it too difficult for me to do? Maybe not, but I don't feel it. I don't feel the touch in a pop-up page. Like this one I do like, because it's fun, and it's not that difficult, and I do like it because you still can add loads of nice little pictures on here, and it still has a functional thing with a pocket. So yeah, me the the pocket. So that is why I do love this page. But yeah, I hope you don't mind not getting too much into the pop-up pages. It's not that just me, but okay, who knows in the future. It may be getting more and more, but oh my god, love, I call this, for me, this is absolutely the perfect match. It's so stunning. Alright, so, and then you close this down just like this, and then we have another one. Yeah, we have another one with another pocket on this side and a pocket on this side. Yeah. So you still can add loads and loads of photos in here, and with pictures on here. So cute. just little pictures or some writable pieces on here. That's so cool. Alright, so what do you think? I love it. So we have one on this side and one on this side. Yeah. Cool. This one needs to be like this. This is the one. Yes. So cool. See? Pop up. Yeah. I can do it. Alright guys, so let's get started. As I told you, I like to make 2 different kinds of pages, but only the difference is the cardstock. So this one I did with the black, and now I'm gonna do using the Clairefontaine Pearl Grey. This is the Clairefontaine Black, 160 gram, and now I'm gonna use the Pearl Grey just to show you the difference between how the papers pop up. Alright, so now this one is with the black. Oh, and I used a little gold tint on here. Alright, so yeah, and then of course I glued it down on the first tunnel, just like that. That's the first page. So, are you ready? Grab your papers and join my first page. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, let's get started. First of all, we're gonna make a base page, and I already made that in an earlier video. So yes, you know the drills, how to make a base page. And if you don't remember that, then I'm gonna tell you once more. Alright, so for the base page tunnel, I'm gonna use an A4 size, and my A4 size is 21 centimeters by 29.5 centimeters, and in inches that is 8/1/4 by 11/5 inch. So maybe you have 12 by 12 papers and you like to use exactly the same size A4 than I use, then you can cut your 12 by 12 ones, so you don't have to make that difficult. Alright, then we're gonna make some hinges. Cut 1 inch stroke and then score 1/2 inch. Everybody can do that. Then glue the hinges around your A4 base, and then cut your full tunnel at 11 inches. So this, the length is 11 inches and the wideness is exactly as an A4, and that is 21 centimeters or 8/1/4 inch. That is the base, guys. The base. Okay, but we can put this away because we are gonna start on our first pop-up element. Alright, I have a little note already. Make it ready. Shall I? Yeah, I don't know if you gonna. Perhaps you wanna write this down first before you're gonna start. I don't know. You can also pause me and make this writable for you. Alright, so we're gonna make a pop-up page, and we need 2 of them. One on the right side and one on the left side. I use for each pop-up element, so on the right side 3 pages and on the left side also 3 pages or so. In total I need 6 pages. Then so the first start we're gonna make is we're gonna use the first one A4 page. We're gonna fold that in half, and I'm gonna do that together with you just in a sec. I'm gonna fold it in half, and then I'll score the 3/1/8 each side, turn the page, then score at 2, 3, 4 each side. I made a little drawing right here. And then we need to make this one, and then turn the page again. Then we score 1/2 inch each side in the middle part. Then cut these 2 black lines. That's these 2 ones. And here is that 1/2 inch score right there. And then for the pockets, that's another story. Score 3/1/8. Fold and cut 5/1/4. Close with hinges, and that's a 1 inch cut, 1/2 inch fold. Does that make sense? I have no clue, but I'm gonna join you. Don't worry, I am gonna do this with you. Alright, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my scoreboard. Make some space, please. Make some room here. Alright, so here's my scoreboard. Okay, I need to go back a little, otherwise put this in my stomach. Alright, so first things first. I'm gonna grab a few pages so I don't have to bend all that way. I'm a little bit nervous, and I spent all day to make the tryout page, so can you believe that I'm a little bit nervous? Alright guys, I'm just gonna grab my it's not a bone folder, it's a tool that Rosie sent me just the other day. So, and I do have more of these. I love to use these because it's metal and it's an easy score. Alright, so the first thing that I like to do, okay, so this is my A4. I'm not going to mention the measurements again because I mentioned that quite a lot. Now in my world, this is the easiest way, because if I use my scoreboard to fold an A4 piece in the middle, then I can't get a good measurement. I just can't. It's just in between. So if I put this down and I just see which one, it is between the 5 3/4 and the 5 7/8. And I want it exactly in the middle. So that is why I just start folding my A4 pieces just in the middle. And then if I like to have a nice score line, then I'm just gonna go back in with making a score line, just like that. Alright, so now we are going to fold this open, and now we are going to score a 3 1/8 on each side. Now you can imagine that if I'm score this at 3 1/8, why then do I turn this and not measure the next part? That's me. I just believe this is more easier, and then I don't make too many mistakes. So I'm gonna score again at 3 1/8. Alright. And then it looks like this. We have 3 score lines. Alright, so that is a bit, that's looking like this. Alright, so that is what we did. Fold half, then score 3 1/8 on each side. Okay, next step. Next. Okay, I'm going to flip this page. And then I am going to score at 2 3/4. 2 3/4. And also, again, I'm going to flip this again. I'm not going to measure what's that we need on this side. Just going to flip this. Let's do the scrapqueen way. And let's score again at 2 3/4. That's, then I can't make that many mistakes. That is how I do it. Alright, so now we have all these blocks. Alright, so now we just score these 2, and these are already in it. So we have 5 lines. Alright, now we're gonna go on the next step. Is I'm gonna turn this page again, and you could have done this earlier, but then I thought I had not these score lines, because we are now gonna make a score line 1/2 inch, just this little block. Alright, so I am gonna put this here, and I'm gonna see where my fold line is going to go. Where is it? Here it is. Here is my 1/2 inch. This score line. Do you see that? I hope the shadows will see it. See? Just that 1/2 inch in this middle block. Alright, now I'm gonna do the other side. Just see right here. Okay, now if you don't have a tool like this, because this is extremely handy to do this, but if you don't have it, then just grab your cutting plate and your knife and your ruler, and then we're gonna cut from here all the way to the bottom, but keep this in one spot, so that 1/2 inch is your ending stop and beginning stop. Alright, and the same thing on this side. We're just gonna cut these two lines like I told you in this drawing. So we're gonna cut these two lines, but we're gonna keep the end in one, and let's keep that whole. Alright, so I'm gonna use my lovely tool for that. Love it. So I'm just gonna put this right here, and this tool has a little guideline right here, so it's absolutely stunning to use. And then I'm just gonna see where the end is. Stunning. Alright, then we have this, and then I'm gonna cut the next one. See where I need to be. Oh my gosh, so easy. And then we have it. Alright, so keep it intact. Alright, that's the first thing we need to do. I'm gonna guide you step by step, so don't worry. Now I have to, does this go in or out? That's the only thing that I can't, I think it's going in, yep. So the two outsides are going out, so now all three are out, but I want the middle going back in. Right, so that is, and I'm not gonna burnish this down, I'm just gonna quickly fold this down. Alright, so that's in. Now these are gonna out, these are gonna need to be out. I'm not gonna fold it too tight, just a little with the hand. Just a little squeeze. Alright, so that is how it looks already. So the middle goes in and the two out pops up to your face. Bam! In your face! Oh my gosh. Now these little guys right here are going to bend up. And you don't have to score anything. You just a little with your fingers. Now, we're just gonna fold everything together. Especially these two. And then I'm gonna try. It's not the right way. Wait just a second. This one. And this one needs to go out just for just a minute. No, it's also not. What? Oh yeah, this is the way. Alright, so this is how it went. So just grab the two mountains and just lay everything flat. And I think it was just the other way. Was it? I just need to check. Check. See, I did this afternoon and I already have to check. Yeah. I have it correctly. Yes, girl, you did it correctly. Alright. So just grab the mountains. Grabbing the mountains. And put everything flat. Because we're now going to fold it everything. I think this one needs to go first. This is definitely need to go this way. And this, oh yeah, this is the way. Finally. Okay guys, grab the mountains. Just push everything. How did I just did it? Oh yeah, this was it. Yeah, grab the mountains and just fold everything back. Yes, okay. Now I am gonna see if I am totally straight, and now I'm gonna burnish it down. Same on here, nice straight all the way around, and burnish it down. Same with these. Okay, now for this one, put it flat straight as possible and then burnish it down. So you can't go wrong. Here we go. That is it. And then when you open it up, it looks like this. Here we go. See? That was not that difficult. Now we need to make another one. So shall we make first the other one? So we get a little in the mood for that. Alright, so that's one. Let's make another one. Just to get in that picture. Okay. Scoreboard and a piece of paper. So again, I'm gonna fold it in half. I'm gonna do this the scrapqueen way. Fold this in half. Can you see how quickly I forget how to do things? I absolutely, a few hours ago I made that page and now I already getting confused on how to fold it. So that's how quickly it can get with my brain. Alright guys, so we are going to fold the first one. 3-1-8. I like to go on the other side. 3-1-8. Then I'm gonna flip this page. And now I like to score at 2-3/4. Grab your little note that I just gave you. I'm gonna flip this over and I'm gonna score again at 2-3/4. Now I'm gonna go back on the landscape and then I am gonna score 1/2 inch just in between. Same thing on here, 1/2 inch. Here we go. Now we are gonna cut in between. Till that 1/2 inch. That is that for the scoring. Alright, now remember, we have 2 mountains. Fold it, squeeze it a bit, go back. We have another mountain, squeeze it a bit, go back. And we have a one that goes down. And then these 2 small ones, they go up. Yes. Then grab the mountains, grabbing the mountains, and fold everything flat. Then this will go the right direction right away, if you are lucky. And now I'm gonna score with my bone folder everything nice and flat. Now I go to the last part. Here we go. That's it guys, that's it. Can't make it any easier than that. There you go. Ta-da! Alright, let's go to the next step, the pockets. Okay, the pockets are super easy to do. Let's grab a new A4 page and let's score the first one, 3-1-8. 3-1-8. Let's fold it, burnish it down, and cut your piece at 5-1/4. That's one. Let's grab the other one because we need 2. Okay, score at 318. Fold it, turn it, and cut at 5 1/4. Okay, that is that. Now we need to make a few hinges. So I am gonna use how much do we need? I think 2 on each side. Yep, that will do. Here we go. Wait just a second. I need 2 more pockets. So let's make 2 more hinges while we are here doing that. Okay, 1 more, and then the hinges are done. There we go. Okay, now I need to make 2 more pockets. So it is score at 318. Sorry about that. I do have my window open because the weather is getting hotter each day. By the way, the weekend was not that hot at all. We have another pocket and just 1 more. So 4 of these pockets. Okay. Score at 318. And cutting. That's it. You can save your little pieces for another time. Okay, now I am gonna use some tape on these hinges. Here we go. Put some tape on. You don't have to use tape, by the way. You also can glue them down if you like, but sometimes I do like, especially on hinges, it's so easy to use tape. Alright, here we go. And as you can see, the base, this is calling the base without decorating, is not that long time needs. It's very quick to be done, but the decorating part, that is the long that takes hours. But I already made my first one, so it's easy now because I am going to use exactly the same papers, so that saves you time for me. Not for me, but for you to see me all doing that. Alright, so now we have the hinges ready. Now we need to make these ready. So I'm gonna fold these and let the tape on the outside. Okay, now I'm just gonna measure the pocket size. Here we go. Can make a few at the same time. Saves time, of course. Okay. That's for 1 pocket. I don't know why you can't throw these away, but perhaps if you're going to save them, you never know if you're going to need them. So I'm continuing with cutting my little hinges. Oh, same size. Just 1 more. There we go. go. Ready. Now, what I also like to do is cutting a few of these corners, just a little off, just a little triangle. Make sure that your ends are not that straight. It makes it a little easier for the pockets. Here we go. Cut them all. Here we go. That's that. Alright guys, and then we are just going to peel this off. Fold your pocket open and glue this down as neat as possible. As close as you can get to the edges. Peel off this tape. And I like to start on this side, start in the middle, and then go out. Here we go. One pocket. Done. Check. Let's do another one. Peel it off. Stay as close as you can get. But don't let these hinges coming out your page. You definitely don't want sticking out these hinges. You don't want that. So just glue these down just in your pages. Alright, fold it and go to the outside. Done. Next. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Peel it off. Oh yes, it can be that simple, guys. It can be. It's not always looking too difficult. Sometimes a page does look very difficult, but then when you get to know it a little bit, then it's not difficult at all. Especially with the pop-up pages, it seems so intriguing. I don't know, but yes, I do love it. It's kind of an engineering stuff thing going on. But like I said, some pop-up pages, I don't see the use of it. It's nice, but sometimes I do, and I'll be honest, I definitely be honest with that. I do love it. I do. But sometimes I do see a pop-up page when you open it up, and there is only place for adding two pictures. And yes, of course, it's a little 3D, but you only can add two pictures on it. And then if I watch the tutorial, because there are many tutorials to see on YouTube or Pinterest or anything, and if I see how much work that page is for just adding two pictures, yeah, then for me it's just not that I don't want to learn. Of course I want to learn, of course, but for me it's not that just two pictures. Gosh. Alright guys, so we have 4 pockets and we have the 2 pieces. Now let's get started. Now this one needs to go on here. So these 2 squares and this little hinge, we are going to glue that down on here. It can be that simple. Yes, it can be. Alright. Are you open or are you not in the mood. Let's just check it out. So I'm gonna use this time glue, so I have a little time. Put it on. Here we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna start in one corner right here, and then I go quickly on the other side. Move if you still have the chance, because art glitter glue, I love art glitter glue, but it's so quick dry, so that is not a very movable glue, because it's strong. I love it. Alright, so that is, and then here you have your pocket. See that? Okay, now just close it all down and grab your next pocket. Just put again the 2 squares. Well, it's not completely square, but you know what I mean. And then the hinge too. And also, of course, you can also use double-sided tape if you like. They're like a little to wiggle. Alright, so the pocket needs to go on the square. So this time I'm just gonna put this on top, and I am gonna put this on the right spot, right here, until everything is nice straight. And if it is, then I'm happy, and I'm just gonna burnish it down. Alright, and then I'm going to open this up, and then I'm going to burnish this better, so everything is nice set down. Alright, and there it is. It's nothing more than that. It's that simple. It is. Yes, it is. Alright, so let's go to the next one. So we're just gonna put some glue on the first square, and then the hinge, and then the last square, and it's not a square, I know. Almost a square. Okay, grab your first pocket. Where is the 2 square needs to be. Okay. Put it in one spot. Put it in the other spot. Nicely on the right spot. Burnish it down. And I like to open this up so I can burnish it down a little bit better. There we go. Yes, close it, and again the 2 squares. The hinge. Here we go. Grab your last pocket, so pocket, squares on each other. Right. On each other. Nicely. Fits everywhere. Nice. Yep. Burnish it down. open it up if you like to balance this down a little bit better. And there it is. Ta-da! Pocket, pocket. And then this also goes closed down. It can be that simple. I'm going to show you one more time the note. If you like to write it down, pause me and write it down. I hope it makes sense how to make these two elements. Alright? Okay, cool. Now, next.